Hi, I'm Patrick. Today is August 7th, and it's great to see you here. Reading skills are especially important when learning English. Reading quickly and efficiently are skills that you must develop. Reading along while listening to a native speaker read at normal speed is an excellent way to improve your reading skills. By studying my daily news lessons, you will very quickly improve your English reading and comprehension skills. It only takes about 15 minutes a day. Please subscribe to my channel and start learning English from a professional. Let's get started with our daily news lesson by reviewing today's news headlines. Number 1. The UN Secretary General urges calm and restraint by all sides in Bangladesh. Number 2. An alleged plot ordered by Iran to kill a prominent American politician has been uncovered. Number 3. The Palestinian terrorist group Hamas announced its new leader. Number 4. Venezuela's military criticized an appeal by the opposition for the support of the armed forces. And number 5, U.S. Democratic Party presidential candidate selected her running mate. Please don't forget to subscribe, and let's get to it.
United Nations Deputy Spokesperson Farhan Haq at UN headquarters on Tuesday said the Secretary General urges calm and restraint by all sides following a violent crackdown on the student-led uprising in Bangladesh.
The Secretary General stands in full solidarity with the people of Bangladesh and calls for the full respect of their human rights. He continues to underscore the need for a full, independent, impartial, and transparent investigation into all acts of violence.
Bangladesh's president dissolved parliament on Tuesday, clearing the way for an interim government and new elections a day after Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina resigned and fled following a violent crackdown on a student-led uprising. A federal criminal complaint was unsealed on Tuesday detailing an alleged plot ordered by Iran to kill a prominent politician or U.S. government official on American soil. VOA's chief national correspondent Steve Herman has details from Washington.
The suspect, Asif Merchant, who was arrested on July 12th, allegedly tried to hire hitmen who turned out to be undercover FBI agents. Federal officials are not publicly identifying whom Iran and the arrested suspect wanted to kill, but media reports say the FBI believes former President Donald Trump, who recently survived an unrelated attempt on his life, as well as current and former U.S. officials, were intended targets. Steve Herman, VOA News, Washington.
Hezbollah's chief said on Tuesday his group and Iran were, quote, obliged to respond to Israel, whatever the consequences, after the killings last week of Hezbollah military commander Fuad Shakir and Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. This is VOA News. The Palestinian terrorist group Hamas announced its new leader on Tuesday, the mastermind behind the October 7th attacks on Israel. AP correspondent Norman Hall reports.
Hamas says it has chosen Yahya Sinwar, its top official in Gaza, who masterminded the October 7th attacks in Israel that killed 1,200, as its new leader. The choice of the hardliner was a defiant move by Hamas, whose political leader, Ismail Haniyeh, was killed in Iran last week in a presumed Israeli strike. The Israeli military's chief spokesperson said Israel remains committed to killing Sinwar. Meanwhile, the Palestinian territory faces a severe humanitarian crisis as its health ministry says the death toll in the war approaches 40,000. I'm Norman Hall.
Venezuela's military on Tuesday criticized an appeal by the opposition for the support of the armed forces amid the dispute of re-election of President Nicolas Maduro, saying it was, quote, desperate and seditious. Opposition leaders Edmundo Gonzalez and Maria Corina Machado on Monday appealed to the military and police officers, traditionally staunch allies of Maduro, to take the side of the people. They were met with a swift criminal probe from prosecutors investigating them for announcing an election winner other than Maduro, instigating disobedience, insurrection, and conspiracy. The opposition insists Gonzalez was the rightful victor of the July 28th presidential election, which has plunged the oil-rich nation into political crisis. U.S. Vice President and Democratic Party presidential candidate Kamala Harris selected State of Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to be her running mate on Tuesday, Reuters correspondent Jillian Kitchener reports.
The Harris campaign hopes his extensive National Guard career, his successful run as a high school football coach, and his online dad jokes will attract rural voters, who in recent years have voted broadly for Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. Walz has attacked Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance as weird, a catchy insult that has been used by the Harris campaign on social media and among Democratic activists hoping for a victory in November.
Reuters correspondent Jillian Kitchener. Suspected far-right rioters appeared in British courts on Tuesday as the government said 6,000 specialist police were ready to deal with the country's worst disorder in over a decade. Almost 400 people have been arrested and over 100 charged over the week-long disturbances sparked by online misinformation about the murder of 3 children in a mass stabbing, with police bracing for further possible violence.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.